Choosing to worship with us in Pineview this morning. We've got a lot going on today, and I just want to say appreciate the children's ministry and the little party they had. You can call it a party, the shower they had for Tammy and the family. And, they had a great time up there this morning. We stepped in a couple of times with them, and I know they had a good time, and I know they appreciate that ministry. We're going to ask our ushers, Clay Wheeler, just go ahead and come on up, and we're going to go ahead and start our service by honoring and worshiping God through His tithes and His offerings this morning. And again, if we have guests, this is not for you to give. You can if you want to, but again, it is for our church to honor and worship God this morning. And then we've got a couple of things we're going to share with you. Again, it is Pastor Appreciation Day. We thank you so much for being here. We do have lunch right after the service. We invite you to stay and be with us. And again, it's kind of unusual today. I've kind of had the morning off and kind of enjoying that. Pastor Samuel's going to come. I'll come back in a little bit and introduce him, but he is back with us. And we're excited about hearing what's going on in Uganda and him delivering the word to us today. So we'll still the Lord in prayer, and then we will continue with our service. Father, again, we want to thank you, Father, for your presence here this morning. And Father, again, just a lot of ministries are going on this morning in the church, Lord, Father, for those that ministered to Matt and the family, for those that are in the back right now preparing the food and getting everything set up there. Father, just, again, so much is going on, and we thank you so much for that. Father, again, we just ask you now, Lord, as we begin this service, Father, we pray that our church continue to be a good steward of that that's entrusted to the church, and we'll give you praise and glory for all that takes place. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Real quick, as they're taking up the offer this morning, don't forget, if you are a key leader, if you're over a budget in our church, we need to get our budgets in by next Sunday morning. Get it to our finance committee, Ms. Lori and her team, so that they can begin to start working on the 2020 budget. So again, please get those in so that we can get those done. And then October the 29th, I think it's Tuesday, every year our schools have a health fair where the nurses from the University of Alabama come down. They do a kind of a health check on the kids in the school system. So we usually feed those nurses one of those 2 days that they're here. So on the 29th, Miss Diane is looking for 10 crock pots of soup and desserts to help feed them on the 29th. If you will, just make sure you can give them her or get them to the church, and we'll make sure that we get out and minister to those nurses, or those nursing students, let me say that. That'll be here in our area on Tuesday. Also, next Saturday morning, we'll let you know about this. Brother Mark Bass, if y'all remember the gentleman, I think he was 83, 84 years old. We had an opportunity to baptize him a few months back. Mark passed away, and they're going to have a memorial service here at the church for him next Saturday morning. The family would love for you to come and be a part of that. And then after the service here, we'll be going over to the convent where he was living to have a meal with his family. So again, be much in prayer for that next Saturday morning at 11 o'clock as we minister to that family. Any other announcements? Again, we want to thank you so much for being here this morning. We just invite you to worship with us now. And you be praying for Pastor Samuel as he comes in a little bit to deliver with us. Are you ready to worship today? Amen. Are you ready to worship? Truly ready to worship? Stand, let's worship together this morning.
My hope is found. you're not beautiful, you'll never be enough. Fear is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. You will rob your rest, steal your happiness. Cast your fears in the fire, 'cause fear, he is a liar. When he told you you were trouble, you forever be alone. When he told you you should run away, you'll never find a home. When he told you you were dirty and you should be ashamed. When he told you you could be the one that grace could never change. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness. Cast your fears in the fire, 'cause fear, he is a liar. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Oh, let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Oh, let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Oh, let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Oh, fear is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness. Cast your fears in the fire, 'cause fear, he is a liar. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is he. Sing a new song to him who sits on heaven's mercy seat. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is his name. Jesus, your name is power, breath and living water, such a marvelous mystery. Holy, holy, holy is our Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. With all creation I sing praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you. Holy, holy, holy is our Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. With all creation I sing praise to the King of Kings. You are my everything, and I will adore you. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is He.
It is our privilege again this year. He has been with us every year, and it is a wonderful privilege to have Pastor Samuel. Maybe he'll show you some of his soccer skills here in a little bit. It is a privilege to have him back with us again this year. He's going to come and share with you what God is doing in his ministry there in Uganda, and then he's going to share a few words to our church today. Pastor Samuel, it is a pleasure and privilege to have you back with us again this year. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Oh, I left my Bible. I want to thank you once again for having me here to share with you.
Amen.
Most importantly, to worship God with you.
Amen.
He is our master, the one we should worship in spirit and truth, not because of what we are, but because of what He is. And also take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Pastor Mark and the family for being our pastor. You know, it's a good thing to have a pastor. I know a lot of churches, they don't have pastors and they're searching for pastors. But also use this opportunity to thank all the people who are being part of God's kingdom. It's not only one person, pastor and the family, all the people who are involved.
Amen.
Not only the dean. Maybe we should clap. Before you think about the pastor, you have to think the deacons. You have to think all the committee people. You have to think all the people who are the family member of this church. What about the people who lead us in worship and praise? This is something you can't compare. You can't compare worship with anything, you know.
Right.
We can preach, we can say words, but one day preaching gonna stop. But we never stop worship. And if you go to heaven, we'll be worshiping our God.
That's right.
I promise you, in heaven you will not see me preaching. That's why I use the opportunity as long as I have it to preach, because the time is coming when I will not be preaching.
Right.
But in heaven, we'll be worshiping. Hosanna,
Amen.
Hosanna,
Yeah.
Hosanna. And those people who take time to practice, to get everything ready, to get the words, to connect with instruments, these shakers. You know, sometimes we take it for granted, but maybe you can do it. because I can't do it too much, that shaker with a beat. And also the boys too much with the key of the keyboard and the guitar and everything.
Amen.
You are the reason why we are here today to praise and worship Him in the truth and spirit. So thank you very much. Let me tell you this before I start my sermon today, because of time. Let me just click this one. There are many verses in the Bible mentions about God telling His people to seek Him. More than maybe 100 of verses in the Bible saying, seek His kingdom and righteousness forever. If my people who are called by my name, if they humble themselves and they seek my face and hear from heaven and heal the land, those of scriptures are so many. But few of them in the Bible says that God is seeking. God only seeks the worshippers.
Right.
And those are few scriptures in the Bible mention about God seeking, which means He likes people worshiping Him, especially those who do it in spirit and truth. And the word seeking means you leave your comfort zone, you leave your chair, you leave the position where you are, you go to another position because you are seeking for something you want to find. And you don't get rest until you find what you are seeking. Once again, thank you, people who lead us in worship. And
That's right.
I can't do that, I guarantee you. I can't do that. Today I want to share with you, let me show them my family so that they know that I have a family before I speak. Yeah, that's Spencer, Brittany, she's 2 years, Spencer, 8, Trisha should be 7 next month on the 28th. Show them another one so that they know. Brittany, hey Brittany, let us, hey, tell who are those? That is me. Some people, they say, you look good in the picture than the way you look. I say, yeah, because your lights are very bad. If you have good lights, you see how good I look. Hey Monica, I think I have another one. Hey Spencer, I think I'm done. That's my family. I want to share with you. I'm going to show you the ministry, but after preaching, because I'm excited about preaching today. Of course, you know about my ministry. I've been coming here so many times, and you support me. But still, I'm going to update you, see what's happening. But today, I want to go in Jeremiah. I want to go in Jeremiah. Chapter 4, she's my boss over there. I don't need this, gonna confuse me. I need this. This is what I need, 3:15. I think that I'm gonna be able to read. If I don't get it right, somebody be ready to tell me. Sometimes there's time when we are reading, but maybe we don't stand there. Then I will give you shepherds after my own heart, who will lead you with knowledge and understanding. I want to say prayer. Father, thank you for today. What a privilege I've been given to share with my sisters and brothers, not because I'm a great preacher, but it's just an opportunity to be part of this family. I pray that not me, not everybody, but the Holy Spirit, you talk us, to encourage us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. You know why, if you go back, you know why I came, go back to my theme, please, thank you. You know why I came back with that so called pastor is a pastor given from God. I myself, I pastor the ministry called Light with the Truth Ministries in Uganda. We have a school, we have a church, and we do a lot of things in our community and the whole country. Then I myself, as Sam, I do a lot of things, not only in my country, but in different countries to serve my God. We have people we call pastor like Pastor Mark, and today everyone is happy to say and to tell him thank you for being our pastor. But what I can tell you, I've known pastor for maybe 4 years, but not like you. You know him more than I do. But I can tell you that Pastor Mark is not, I'm not preaching about him, I'm preaching about Jesus tonight, okay? Is a pastor was given to us by God. I know the pastors who are churches who are searching for pastors and a lot of applications on the table. But still they can take a year, 2 years without finding the right pastor. I'm just mentioning this because we take it for granted, but being a pastor is something. You don't wake up in the morning and you say, yes, I want to be a pastor. Of course you can go to the seminary, you get papers. But being a called pastor is different than being a trained pastor. Everyone here can go and theoretically and study and get a degree. Okay, let me tell you this. I have a degree in theology and I'm a pastor. But I tell you, I don't know how long I take to follow all those papers we studied or whatever. I do respect them. But there is a call on my life, drives me. If you have a call, you live on the Holy Spirit leading you on a daily basis. That's what makes a difference between a called pastor and a hired pastor. And to be honest with you, today I'm here as a hired pastor. And Pastor Mark is here as a called pastor. And after preaching, I'm going to go. He is going to stay. You will not see me unless you see me on Facebook, but you will not see me until next year. And I guarantee you next year I'm coming again. So Jeremiah, this prophet, is kept a lot of mess where the children of Israel made a lot of mess. And God was not happy. So now he's trying to restore them. And he's promising, I'll give you the shepherd after my own heart. The real true pastor is given from God. We may vote, we may decide whom we want to come, but I'm telling you, the real pastor is given by God. But also we participate by electing, writing, no, yes, no, yes. But I'm telling you, the pastor is given by God. Who will lead you with knowledge and understanding? I'm a hired pastor, but I don't have much time to lead you in everything. In fact, I don't know you. I only know a few names here. And I'm going to lead. He knows you. So Pastor Mark, thank you for being our pastor. And I want to read this, John 10. She's very smart, I can guarantee you. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand like me today and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. Exactly. The called person, the given person from God, he bears with all the situations. If things goes wrong, does not resign and leave the church. Last week I had a meeting, maybe this week on Monday, I had a meeting with a very, very big church in Pasclosa. And the pastor just left because he was called from another church, which is a big church, more than 3,000 people, to go and pastor there. And they offered him good money. What he did, he just got his assistant, the choir, the youth pastor, all of them to take it there because this is a good new paying job. And I'm telling you, the church is struggling. If you go right there, you see the darkness spiritually. People are struggling because the Bible says if the pastor has beaten, all the sheep are scattered. I'm saying this to say, Pastor Mark and the family, as a hired pastor today and who don't even care, I can say that thank you very much for. That's what we can say, to say thank you very much for being a pastor and all the people who stand, because this is not just a job. This is something God trusted us to be part of, mobilizing his people to go for eternal life. We don't just come here for nothing, sing and go back, but we are on mission. That one day, one time, we are going to our final destination. This is not like working in the White House. This is not just being a president or a senator of the state. This is being God's workers and God's ambassador. Do you know what it means to be a part of someone's life? To encourage me, and I encourage you, so that one day, one time, Jesus is going to say, you are welcome, my people whom I died for by the cross. And I'm telling you, of course we say, pastor, ladies can't be pastors, but I'm telling you, the pastor's wives are pastors indirectly. Because where there is a strong man, there is a strong woman. When the pastor gets sad, the family gets sad too. They do a lot of work to make them keep this ministry going. I don't know whether the ladies can be deacons, but I can guarantee you right now, the wives for deacons are deacons indirectly behind there. They do amazing work. The family of the worship team are also leaders indirectly, because they are part of what's happening.
Right.
I told my wife, Monica, the reason why I'm marrying you, I want you to be part of my mission. My mission is to go in her life. And I want to help you to make it too. You may have children or not. You may have a good car or good house or not. But the thing is, I want you to be part of this journey. If I go wrong, my wife will say, okay, Sam, you are going wrong. If you go wrong, I'm going to say that we are going wrong. So that one time, I'm going to shake hands of my wife in heaven and hands of my children. You know, the Bible says the good shepherd gives his life because he owns. If I come here as a guest speaker, if something happens, I'm going to run. I can't give my life to you. I don't know you. Who are you, by the way? But pastors and all the ministers in this place, they know. Maybe they may not go at the cross and die, but they sacrifice the Lord. The time he misses his game because he's supposed to pray, that's a big sacrifice, I can tell you. And the time he missed what he was supposed to do with his family because he had to perform the funeral, that's a big sacrifice. And the time he did not do what he was supposed to do with his family because he had to go and perform the wedding, that's a big sacrifice for the pastors. And they deserve a big thank you because they are doing something. Just to come and open Jeremiah, open Mark, open John. This is not a novel. It's a word of God which is helping us to live and to walk by God. And when the wolf comes, the hard pastor runs away, but the pastor who called and given by God, he stays to take care and protect. When we are sleeping, pastors, they stay awake praying for us. When your phone is not ringing, the pastor's phone is ringing because somebody is in hospital. He requires a visit. John, no, that's Luke. She's smart, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, she is. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one, and then I check my time. And loses one of them. Does not he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep." They called the hired pastor, never do that. I'm sorry if I'm going to offend some of you, but I'm going to say this. It's more than being paid every month. And if you ever treat a pastor because you pay him, you are doing the wrong thing. There is nothing you can pay for someone who is part of your spiritual life. Treating a pastor and all the ministers in church because you give them something, it's like saying that you can buy salvation. It's like you can pay money Jesus to come at the cross. There is no money we can pay. We just got it for free. And I'm telling you, no matter how much you pay them, this is voluntary work. It's a calling from God. One pastor was called to come and be a pastor, and they voted. Almost 200 people agreed for him to come, and 17 said no. He did not come because he said 17 people, that's a big number. I'm telling you, pastors who are called and given by God, they will stay whether we like them or not. And they already know that there are people who are not happy with them, but because they have to do what they are called to do. And if they leave, they have questions to answer. See, Jonah is called to go to a certain city. God is telling Jonah, go, and Jonah is running, and God is after Jonah. Jonah, I've called you to go to this town to tell these people to repent. Until Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days, and he ended up going. Matthew 18:13. She's smart. And if I did, I read that, but I want to go to say it again. Give me 14, verses 14. It's going to be good. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of those little ones should perish. I want to make a few points here as I conclude. And if I say as I conclude, I mean more 10 minutes. Don't get excited for your information. So let me tell you what makes pastor unhappy. One of you get missing. The called pastor given by God, he gets excited when he sees you here, not when he sees the church full. He wants you to be here. He wants your viability. Not the church to be full, but he wants you. Because he knows you and you know him. And once he comes here, he's going to find out that somebody who sits here is not here today. And somebody who sits over there is not there today because he knows you. But for me, I'm a hired pastor. And if I come and see the church is packed, I'm like, wow, what a big love offering after. But your pastor who knows you, it breaks his heart when you keep missing for 1 week, 2 weeks, through a month. That's why the Bible says that when he goes and leaves the 99, not because he does not want the 99 anymore, but one of them is missing. So which means he is not happy just for one. What about if the 99 gets lost? If one had made him unhappy and he leaves, I'm just showing you what the pastor goes through. He lives in the country and he goes and finds. And the word, there is a word that says, I'm lost now. If one sheep, the Bible says, if one sheep wander off or get lost, wander means that the sheep just leaves the congregation and goes without informing anybody. So surprising, the pastor finds out that the sheep is not here. You don't have a phone number. You don't have address because the sheep they never let us know that, hey, I'm leaving. And then you are worried. And let me tell you this, the shepherd owns the sheep, but the sheep, they own the pastor's time. You don't have your own time because a lot of people to pray for. You have to prepare someone. You have to be in charge no matter whether your team is playing or not. In fact, today my team started playing at 11:30. Today, I'm a fan of Liverpool, soccer from England. What I did, I had to tape it. And I'm here preaching and praying, God, let me win this game. And I would love to see this game live. And I don't want anybody to tell me about this game because I want to pretend that I'm watching live. So you go, the game is done for 2 hours, but you now put on TV, you don't want anybody to talk about it, so you watch. Watching for 90 minutes, the game which was done for 2 hours back. Of course, you lost or you won, but you are pretending that you are watching live. And then you are in charge, you just kept your game. Then after church, because some people they don't come to church because their team are playing. Is that right? No, I don't mean that's wrong or right. I mean, is that right that some people, they don't come to church because of the game? It's true, right? It's true. And then, because they know the pastor likes this team, after preaching, your phone rings. Hey, pastor, yeah, you lost. Sorry. You wanted to go and watch live because you taped it? You know, see, the pastors, they don't have to miss. If you have to miss, you have to get somebody who's going to cover your absence. Whereby the shade, you don't need to get somebody to come and cover the seat where you normally sit. So they own you and you own their time. If he's going to go for 2 weeks somewhere, he must get somebody who's going to cover. If you're going to go somewhere for 1 month, you don't need to get somebody to come and cover. Do you? Say no. Do you?
No.
I need you to be loud. Do you?
No.
Thank you. And I'm telling you, as I conclude, I told you that would be 10 minutes, but now it's like 5. And when you check your watch, that is penalty for another 5 minutes. When I'm preaching, no shaking head, because it means you don't agree with me. I only want to see people doing like this, because I'm a hired pastor. You know, let me tell you pastors what they want. And maybe you know this, of course you know. They want your presence. I said they don't want church full, they just want you being around. And also they would have your communication to hear from you. Pastor, I just wanted to check on you. That encourages them. Another thing, the shepherd wants obedient sheep, those who are obedient. It makes, can I call it, I don't want to call it a job. It makes the ministry easier if there is communication and if there is this intimate unity and fellowship. And pastors need prayer. This is my last verses. I'm going to go in Ephesians. Pray. Pray also for me that whenever I speak, words may be given me so that I will fear. Okay, help me. I appreciate that. Make known, even that one, I need your help.
Mystery.
Thank you. You know, I speak Uganda from Uganda. Don't you think that I'm trying my best to speak for 30 minutes in your language? If you don't appreciate it, I'm going to call you here to speak for 2 minutes in my language. No? This was Paul. Do you expect Paul, the great apostle, the servant of God, just to write and ask this church from Ephesians that I need your prayer? Remember the verse we started with, Jeremiah 3:15. I'll give you the task of my own heart, who will lead you and teach you to understand. So now he is saying, pray also for me. I can tell you, the only thing we can give pastors and all the ministers is to pray for them.
Amen.
Oh my goodness, they take so time to make this going. Preparing just a sermon, oh my goodness. You see how you read books at home? You have a lot of books. But you know, there's a difference just reading to get aware of what happened in the novel. There's a difference between reading the novel and the Bible. First of all, you have to understand your own, and also you have to make God's people to understand. Because the Bible says that give you the pastor who make you understand, who lead you to understand. Then the last verse, oh yeah, she got it right. As for other matters, brothers and sisters, pray for us that the message of the Lord may be spread rapidly and be honored just as it was with you. Pray for the pastor, his wife, family, and all the leaders in church, and all the body of Christ in church. That's what we can do for our pastors because they deserve it. Let us shake their hands. Let us supply them. Let us love them. You know? And I know you do that. I want to thank you for listening to me. I have 4 minutes to show you the update from the ministry. I want to show you the picture when I was here last year. You gave me some money, and she's getting ready now to go back to my pictures. Some of you, you've seen those pictures, so keep running. Thank you. That's how. Okay. Can I go back a little bit, please? Thank you. Oh, she got lost now. I need to find her. Thank you. Keep that. That's how our ministry started. That is from day 1. So now you can keep going. Then, when I was here last year, that building was not like that. I showed you the video, but when I left here, I built on, and that building went on that level, and then another level I'm going to show you. But I want to remind you to show them the video. Do you remember that video with people building the foundations like a wall? I don't mean the wall between Mexico and US. I mean like, I don't know whether like that or not, go there, okay? Hey, as long as you don't put the wall between Uganda and here, okay? You can put the wall everywhere. Okay? Maybe there's another video. There's another video on that one. My friend, she was smart. There's a video, we got it from there. The reason why I want to show that video to show you before and after, because so I showed you that video when I was here. I love it. God's so good. God has blessed us. So because of time, let us stop that video, and then yes. Now from that video, we went on that level. I was not here by then, but we went on that level. You see now it's only missing the roof. So now let us go to the pictures when that building is moved. I'm giving her a time. You are coming, okay? Another one. I can't do what she does. That's why I'm quiet. She's trying her best. Yeah! Thank you. So I just want you to imagine from the first picture under the little tree, that was a mango tree. And some of you have been watching me since I started coming here. Let me see if this one's gonna work. My first time to come here, we only had this building as a school. If you've been following me and whatever, but now we did this, and this is the building I was showing you, the foundation building. Now this is the current picture. God is so good.
Amen. Yeah.
I'm so thankful. So I'm here to update you briefly because you really deserve, not because you demand it. Yeah, she is smart. Not because you demand it, but you trust me. You've not been to Uganda. Some of you have been to Uganda, but not our ministry. But if I come here and I show you, you know where the money goes and your prayers. And I'm here to invite you. I've been here for 4 years now, coming here for 4 years. Maybe it will be good one day I'll receive someone from here, not as a spy, but please. If you come as a spy, not welcome. I want to show you something. Everything I'm bringing now it is not right because I'm out of time. But anyway, since I'm a hired pastor, so this, maybe go back. Yeah, this house, I showed you this house where we accommodate our teachers. So, and I built that house through your donation, buying those necklaces and giving me church. I like when you want the check. Okay, I can get another one. By the way, you can write a check in my name, not his name, or the church name. So now we have another building going on, and that's if it happens to come back, that what I'll be showing you that through your giving, we have another. Keep running that one. It looks good. You see this house? This is the house I showed you. Yeah. This, you see, those are schools, those buildings. This is my office. I don't see it. Oh yeah, people are building. I think that's what I wanted to share with you today. Let me make this. I want to thank you on behalf of our ministry for supporting our ministry. I will not mention the names, but Pineview as a family, I thank you very much. And I want to encourage you, if God has put some, I don't ask for money, but I just share the vision. If God has put something on your heart, this is a great ministry to be part of it. And also we have another table over there, necklaces made out of paper. I don't care whether you like them or not, just buy them. In fact, if you have somebody you don't like, buy some of them and give them. Because they might want to do something good. Thank you, Pastor Robert, for having me here to speak.